So, today I'm going to talk about something that most people do on a regular basis. You see it all the time, and maybe you even do it yourself. I know that I've done it. But if you knew all the facts and you knew that this could potentially kill you, would you be willing to make a change? Did you know that at least 9 people are killed every day and more than 1,000 people are injured due to distracted driving? How many times have you answered a phone call while you're driving? Maybe you send a text to tell people about the traffic conditions or to let somebody know that you're on your way. Maybe you FaceTime, Snapchat, updated your Facebook. Most people have done at least one of these, and a lot of people are doing this on a daily basis. If you have driven distracted before, now is the time to reconsider just how much it can cost you. So, I spent a lot of time looking over the statistics related to distracted driving, and I have to say they are quite shocking. We see accidents in our city every day, and I know that some of the lives lost were completely preventable, and it's reason enough to make an effort to stop. So, taking steps to prevent yourself from using your cell phone while driving can decrease the risk to your life as well as others. So, why is distracted driving so dangerous? Smartphones have made it easy for us to stay connected at all times, yet they can pose a serious safety risk if someone decides to use them while they're driving. The National Safety Council reports that cell phone use while driving leads to 1.6 million crashes each year. Because it's a daily activity for most people, sending a text doesn't seem dangerous, but when you're doing it behind the wheel, you're putting yourself and everyone around you at risk. People are dying and getting seriously injured daily because of distracted driving. In 2015, 3,477 people were killed in crashes involving a distracted driver. In that same year, 391,000 were injured in crashes involving a distracted driver. So, when you're caught up in a text message conversation, it's easy to forget that you're sharing the road with others around you. However, every time you drive, you're entering into a shared experience with mothers, fathers, children, and other people's loved ones. So, most people know this. I know some people don't, but texting while driving is illegal. And it is illegal in 47 states. They have banned texting while driving. So almost all the states, there's only 4 that are missing. Texting while driving can result in large fines. You can get your license suspended. Your insurance rates might go up, and you could possibly face jail time. The consequences for texting while driving are actually similar to the consequences of driving under the influence. So just so you know, texting while driving can actually put you at a higher risk for a car accident than drinking while driving. And if you wouldn't drink and drive, then why would you text and drive? So what steps can we personally take to help ensure ours and others' safety while we're driving? So obviously when you're behind the wheel, it's very important to not be distracted. You can put your phone out of reach and put it on silent. By not having your phone right next to you and not being able to hear the notifications going off, the temptation to send a quick text won't be there because you won't be able to. There's lots of apps that you can use that will actually block incoming calls and text messages. It's especially helpful if you need to use your phone for navigational purposes, and you'll have your phone near you. That way you're not tempted to actually respond to the messages or answer the calls. And when you are using your phone for the navigational purposes, you want to go ahead and put it on a mount. They're pretty inexpensive, and they keep your hands on the wheel. So everyone's life matters. There's no text message that is more important than your life or somebody else's. I don't think that anybody would like to be responsible for ending someone's life because they had to send a quick text message. It can be hard to grasp the dangers of texting while driving, but once you know the facts, the hazards become reality. You don't want to become another statistic. So imagine this, you get a phone call. The person on the other end identifies himself as a police officer. There has been an accident. The person that you love most didn't make it. You just talked to them 30 minutes ago. They were on their way to your house. How does that make you feel? Devastated, I'm sure. Now, how would you feel knowing the person at fault was using their cell phone and the entire accident could have been prevented had they been paying attention? Angry, right? You'd give anything to have that person back. Now, imagine that you were the person who caused the accident because you had to use your phone. How would you feel knowing that you took someone's life? How important would that text message seem now? There are no disadvantages to not using your phone while driving. It doesn't cost you anything and it saves lives. Don't wait until it's too late to protect yourself and your family. Now that you know the grave reality, it is time to start implementing these preventative measures. So, as you can see, texting while driving has very dangerous consequences that will only get worse unless we all do our part to make the roads a safer place. Every time you drive, there is a risk, and that's why driving is a privilege. When you make the decision to text and drive, you are not only putting your life in danger, but you are threatening the life of every single driver around you. Every time you get into your car to go somewhere, I want you to think about how much your life matters. Then I want you to think about how much your loved ones' lives matters and how it would feel to lose them in such a senseless way. Make the decision to protect yourself today. Don't let these be your final words.